Rumchak so sakandikon ya ketalpa video na rpingrang dalni khoborde ian Bangladesh A.SONG thom plani aro nam plani aro getarkapa government ko plani ko anting khna sona aro niksona gita man·niamo rpingrang nigimin video ni clips ko nasimangna miswatian rpingrang yangbo daw anting Bangladesh ni dingtang telgaparangko siyoke ba telgapa ungchina kumechetani rangko anting video rangon niksona gita man·enga nasimang video ni clips ko niyangbor pira nasimangna miswatiamo hai niyangnar pirang.
I'm Brent Goff. It's good to have you with us. The Nobel Peace Prize laureate Muhammad Yunus has returned to Bangladesh, his home country, on a mission to lead it out of crisis. Earlier today, Yunus was sworn in as the new prime minister, and he says that his first priority is to restore law and order. Student leaders who helped topple the previous administration are set to join the new government. Now, on Monday, the former prime minister, Sheikh Hasina, was forced to step down and leave the country. Her departure followed weeks of violent and deadly protests. The appointment of 84-year-old Yunus was agreed upon by organizers of the protests, army officials, and Bangladesh's president. Zaima Islam is a journalist with the Daily Star newspaper in Dhaka. I asked her what it was like to see Muhammad Yunus sworn in as Bangladesh's interim leader.
Well, to the people of Bangladesh, it's definitely a new hope for a new political landscape, but also for Muhammad Yunus himself. This is a bit of I think it's karmic justice in a way, because the former prime minister had really persecuted Muhammad Yunus. There was a barrage. He faced a barrage of cases which had very little legal standing, and this celebrated Nobel laureate was truly, in many ways, humiliated in our country.
Mm-hmm. And now, with Yunus as the leader of this interim government, do you think that will be enough to bring an end to the violence that we've seen?
Yes. We were essentially a country without a government for the last few days. And I think we really saw firsthand what a country like that can look like, because there were no cops on the street. The police stations have hundreds of police stations had been set on fire, and the citizens took it into their own hands to get on the streets and start doing things that the government start providing services the government usually does, which means controlling traffic, cleaning up trash, guarding the streets at night. And I mean, while it was all very inspiring to see citizens coming up and doing their civic duty, it still did not do a lot in terms of bringing down the kinds of violence towards minorities that we had seen, the Hindu community, or violence towards cultural sculptures, cultural artifacts. And we hope that having this new government, which is a government, I want to put it out there that this government is very human rights focused. All of the people who've been sworn in today, they're not just professionals in their own field, but they're also people who had been strong human rights advocates during a time when talking about human rights was tantamount to being anti-state.
Zaima Islam with the Daily Star newspaper in Dhaka, bringing us up to date on the events, historic events.
Talni video de yarang san pirang, ani video ko chaksikini suanina sakantikon mitela.